Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Dragon Age 2. So we have some DLC to do. So the first one is going to be I was going to say Memories of the Past, a memento of the past. So let's go see what awaits us in this one. What could possibly await us? What journeys await Hawke? Maybe some assassins, or maybe there's someone who's envious of Hawke. Who knows? All right, let's do it. Yes, we want to do Legacy. Alright, so let's bring Fenris. We'll bring in Varric. Of course, we'll have our spellcaster.
I have a report you might find interesting. It tells of a chasm in the Vimmark Mountains, and a secret that was said to be buried within. Yet when the Chantry went to investigate, they were turned away by the Grey Wardens.
And why would I find that interesting?
Yeah, why? Why is that interesting?
Because the champion was there. I can't help but notice you failed to mention this adventure.
Oh, that? I didn't think you'd be interested. Just some business with Hawke's family and a few Carta dwarves who went too far. You're not going to believe me.
I'll take my chances.
All right. Don't say I didn't warn you. There it is.
That's where your dwarves are?
These are Carta dwarves, so they're more criminals and smugglers than anything else. They're not usually stupid, though. I don't know why they'd attack you.
Neither do I. This doesn't make any sense.
You have a plan, then? I found their hideout, but my sources couldn't tell me anything else. It's all very strange.
Alright, so it looks like we got some dwarves attacking Hawke. I wonder if it's that one dwarf that, who demanded more money from us and we just told them no. I wonder if it's his associates or something. Okay, so why strange?
Why do you say that? It's just the Carta, isn't it?
As far as my contacts in the Carta know, they shouldn't be here. There shouldn't even be a here. This place is invisible. A big blind spot on the map. Bianca's never been this suspicious, and she's twitchy to start with.
That doesn't necessarily mean anything. I get attacked a lot.
Yeah.
Fine point. So, what's the plan?
Yeah, let's go with I want an explanation.
There must be a reason they're attacking us. I intend to find out.
Right. Only one way to do that.
Whatever happens, they won't get a chance to attack again.
Let's go.
Oh, I remember these, they're kind of like rhinoceroses, but I forget, like
I suppose we should take
I forget what their name was, though.
that as a warning.
They're from the Merchants Guild. The Carta doesn't kill guild members. That's really strange.
Yeah, it is strange. Okay, so I actually have ability. Like I said, I don't really know what else I should go with. Just because I have his two-handed abilities. Then I have his to venture fugitive. Yeah, I don't know. Because I could go with battle synergy, I guess. Maybe this one. I'll think about it. Of course, with... Okay, so let's see here. How about we go with some cunning. And then we could go with some... a little bit more willpower. Yeah, so this is the charge. Yeah, this is the same thing I have for Rook, too. What about this one? Sure, why not? Go with it. Alright, I have one more, so we can do fatiguing dog. So enemy So the enemy attack speed is minus 50, movement speed minus 50. Okay, so it like slows them down. That could be... I like that. Seems good. Since this is like having more crit chance, I'll just take it. Okay. So let's see here. Weathered Dwarven clan pin. Huh. Alrighty, let's see. So this is like a desert area. I kind of wonder...
Can you hear that?
Wait, what?
We'd best be careful.
Okay, I see someone. So I kind of wonder, is this going to be close to like the Tevinter Imperium, maybe? I don't know.
They'll alert others to our presence.
Well, we'll just fight them then. Well, I suppose we're gonna have to fight a bunch of dwarves then.
The time has come.
I assume I'm not the only one hearing things.
Yes, it seems like it's someone like something about glory, I guess. I don't know, man. Someone has a bone to pick. But we're gonna stop them.
You're finally here. You've come. Everyone, it's the child of Malcolm Hawke. He's come to us.
Malcolm Hawke?
What does my father have to do with this?
It began with him and ends with you. Blood for blood, that's what we were told.
You're not making any sense.
You've come to us now, and that's the only thing that matters.
Yeah, your invitation was so kind.
You tell me. How could I refuse such a delightfully worded invitation?
We must have the blood. You don't understand.
Right. So much for conversation.
We will take it. Corypheus will walk in the sun once more.
Yeah, sure. Alright, so let's get our doggo out. Then let's get lacerate. Alright, let's see here. Confusion. Alright, so we want to attack that one. Get him on pinpoint strikes. Oh no, we want to go with that one. It just almost one-shots him. Now he's like, oh, I was like, my bad, my bad. It's like, no, you are not running away. Get back here. Where do you think you're going? Okay, fine. Alright, so we'll just rush him down. Oh shit. I gotta heal. Alright, let's go with 5. Oh yeah, I forgot. I don't think because I didn't use him in the last mission, so we gotta put that on here. So we need to put self, health, 10%, use item. Let's go with the restoration potion. Then we can do nope. Then we do self, mana stamina, 10%, use item, stamina drought. Perfect.
Does this stuff have side effects?
Probably should also put the potion down here as well. Let's see. Where is the restoration potion? Well, it should be here. Otherwise, I'm just really blind. Okay. Yeah, there. How is this blind? Okay. Okay, so let's see. Alrighty. Let's see. Let's go with 5. Alright. Oh shoot. Yeah, he is. Which he should be using his potion. I don't know why. Yeah, I got you, bro. I got you. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so that's the electricity. Well. Alright, so we got Eye of Blue, Willpower, Fire Damage. So if we take a look here, this gives... So the one that we have on right now is like 1 magic, 54 attack, plus 4 stamina, mana, regenerate, 13 fire, and some of the other stats. Potentially this might be better, but you also lose out on some attacks, so I don't know. But okay, let's take a look here. Yeah, so they were waiting for us, ready to jump us. It's not like I had any other way to get here, though. It's not like it's not like, because it's like you can't necessarily like climb on those mountains. They're just like the background. Like it's like that's as far as the game will take me. But anyway. Let us... And we should make a save. Just in case I do die. Ah, so we do have a... So we have a Bronto. Alright, so let's get my armor on. Oh god, it's like he really wanted to come after me. It's like, damn. Alright. And then let's go with Chain Lightning. It's like, alright. Okay, so then we'll go with Tempest. Oh shoot. Alright, let's go with Kickback. Damn, he really just wants to come after me. It's like, okay, fine. Okay, let's see. Alright, let's see here. Perfect. Alright, let's see. Let's go with 8. There we go.
Clearly, these dwarves are insane. Perhaps even more so than Varric.
I heard that.
Carta doesn't normally act like this. They're businessmen.
Oh shit.
Who this Corypheus is? There should be answers here somewhere.
Yeah. Alright. Amgi Forn, the Lonely Vigil. Huh. So, one watcher each generation will be chosen from the warrior caste. He will stand guard until his death. Only the constant vigilance of the stone's children can keep the foulness of Malvernus at bay. The children... Oh no. The burden of living in exile beneath the sun is terrible. But the sacrifice, this Amgi form will ensure the sanctity of the stone forever. Huh. So basically they have someone from the warrior caste stand guard until they basically die, and then you know they it's like they have to be vigilant to whoever this Malvernus is. Maybe it's like some kind of monster or something.
How many generations of warriors stood guard here? And why does that make me nervous?
Yeah, that's a good question. Huh, passage key. Heavy hand axe. Okay, so I guess that's the way we need to go, but I want to check up here in case we miss anything. Carta Scoundrel Helm. 20 mana stamina, 4% physical. It's nice. So this is like I guess it's going to talk about something called the Waste Yard. Okay, you who must serve beneath the empty sky, you stand between the poison and the stone. The ancestors will remember when all others have forgotten your name. Remember your oath. It must endure, even beyond death itself. Be vigilant. If the pestilent one awakens, you will know it by these signs. The air will fill the scent of putrefaction. You will hear a sound like the cadence of drums. Malvernus the Defiler will try to weaken your will and compel you to bear the orb out of Amgiforn, but you must hold fast. This is the sacred duty that cannot be forsworn, lest the stone fall to poison and death. So I guess whoever this Malvernus is like associated with something like with the poison, maybe with blight, I don't know. But it seems like he's certainly not, he's no one's friend.
A dwarven prison?
Dwarves don't do prisons, Elf. This is a trash heap. They threw something away here and hoped it wouldn't come back.
And I'm guessing it's that Malvernus. So let's continue on ahead and see what awaits us. Maybe even more dwarves ready to just jump on us. The crazy thing is, like, even back in Kirkwall, we were getting jumped by like dwarf rogues. So we called it Malvernus, the pestilent one. It devoured Tigers, turning our fairest work into noxious waste. Ooh. It consumed living warriors, turning their bodies to slime. Gross. And when its hunger was not abated, it consumed the bones of our ancestors. Foulness came from its touch, poison and filth, and desecration. It threatened even the stone itself. The Shapers bound it, chained in lyrium stained with the blood of 100 warriors. But within the orb, it hungered, it waited. We carried it here to the wasteland of the surface, where it can threaten nothing of value. The stone will live. The stone must live. We have sworn to defend it from the foul one at any price. So it seems like they were let's see here. Okay, so it looks like this was like this orb, they like it just was never could be quenched, and so they even fed warriors to it, but obviously that couldn't go on forever, so they threw it here because no one would care about it, and it would just waste away. But what's crazy too, I guess, Like it's like it's being sustained by lyrium, and it has like it's in like the blood of 100 warriors. So it's like it's basically it's never going to be sated no matter what.
Chained in lyrium. That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, that's actually dangerous too, because if I'm not mistaken,
There it is.
dwarves don't have
Some kind
lyrium.
of fortress out here.
So like dwarves don't have lyrium in them, and so if like they try to, I think if they like try to handle it, it's like it's really dangerous. Especially, and this is also true with the other races. Raw lyrium is a deadly poison. But anyway, let us see.
Trap!
Yeah, I can see. See, this is why you got someone with Dex that can just spot these traps. Where is bro going? Oh god, not this again. Oh, and we have 2 this time. That's nice. Go 6, then we'll go with 8. Oh damn, he just kicked me with his hindquarters. Well, you're just rude. Okay, let's see here. Let's go with... Damn, I can't even... Like, if this was, like, Dark Souls or something, I would not be able to escape from that. Okay, let's see here. Actually, first, let's go with 2. Then we'll go with the ice. Perfect. And now the dwarves will come out, now that we've taken care of their pets. Alright, so we'll go with 6 and 5. Alright. So there's a lot of them, so let's go with this one, see if it works. Okay, let's see here. How about we go with Hail of Arrows? I love this ability. Then let's see. Yeah, that should be good. Alright, so then let's go with 5. Alright, let's see. See, this is actually good that I had Meryl just focus on the primal abilities, because there's like at least another like AoE, and it's really nice. All right, let's see here. So we got one there. Let's go with that. Perfect. Like, that is such a good ability. It can just like completely like just one-shot a trash enemy. All right. Let's see here. Let's just go with the fireball. Then we'll go with the AoE. We'll go with the firestorm. Perfect. Well, now let's take a look. Maybe there's like another key I need. Health potion. Yep, looks like we're gonna need another key. So that looks like it goes somewhere
Thank you
else.
for asking me to come along again, Hawke.
Is there a reason I wouldn't?
I just am pleased to see you.
Aw.
That's all. Smooth.
Oh, I think it's sweet.
Oh my goodness. Alright, let's see here. There's a bunch of trash. Which, interesting enough, so even though I've beaten the base game, if I try to because you can't travel outside of in Kirkwall or most of the areas. Only place you can go is what is it? The Black Emporium. So it's as I mentioned before we did the final stretches, if you oh my goodness. All right, you want to play like that? Bet. All right, and let's go with one of these bombs. All right, so then we'll just heal up. Okay, so then we'll go with the fire spell, fireball, lightning. Wait, why can't I? Okay, that's weird. Okay, so let's go with Mighty Blow. Perfect. Alright, that was weird. Alright, calm down, Fenris. Calm down. Okay.
How is it you get into these situations so often?
What do you mean?
Attacked by dwarves, approached by strangers, stumbling upon ancient riddles.
Not going to happen.
Madness.
I don't know why it's like that. Fate, I suppose.
Huh.
Fate is a word for the Maker's poor sense of humor.
I can't do that.
So we need a key. Weird. Well, the key has to be here somewhere. Maybe it's in this... Maybe it's in that crate? Well, it's
I
not...
have to say, this is a nice break from the Templars giving me the hairy eyeball all the time. Are you people ever planning to get a new Viscount, or is the Knight Commander just in charge now?
Well, she's kind of dead. I guess you're supposed to do these DLCs before the, the base game's final mission. But it's like, hey, because usually, when I play a game, I like doing the DLC last. Okay, so maybe it's... Oh, so I could have just used that. Got it. Huh. Yeah, that's weird. Where would the key be? Because... I thought maybe that would activate it, but...
So, Varric, this spy network of yours,
Oh, this I have to hear.
Not going to
you don't
happen.
have one, do you? You make it all up.
That or I have an army of elven urchins. And they're all watching.
You are a strange, hairy old man.
I love just the interactions with the companions. It's so
Surprised you
it's
agreed
so
to come,
funny.
Varric. You hate being underground, and you avoid the Carta the same way you do the Merchant Guild.
There's no way I'd miss watching you make these motherless nug lickers cry.
Okay, so I'm guessing it's going to be... Yeah, there we go. Okay, so plus strength, plus 2 strength, plus 2 magic, immunity to stun. Huh. Alright, so let's see here. So my team was sent to evaluate the fortified structures that overlook the northern caravan routes in the Vimmark Mountains. The Viscount's library suggests the buildings were part of an ancient Grey Warden fortress constructed to guard the pass, but abandoned after the Free Marches gained independence from Deventer. Our examination revealed construction that is remarkably sturdy for its age. The fortress's foundations reached deeper into the rock than expected. 2 levels below the surface, we discovered a series of twisting underground passages chiseled out of the mountain itself. I commanded the men to set up camp there. Not an hour later, one of the newer men reported voices from the depths. He flew into a frenzy, demanding that we leave immediately. Those unused to tight spaces often display such hysteria. Thankfully, I was able to calm him before his raving affected the rest of the team. But he was gone this morning. Tracks lead deeper into the caravans. We shall follow him. Huh. So I guess this place once belonged to the Grey Wardens. There's something going on where one of the, I guess, workers here from the dwarves just went completely insane. Which I'm guess... Okay, so let's see. Another health potion. Nice. Oh boy. Bro, that's a lot of enemies. How about you stop that? Okay, so then Meryl, let's go with the fireball here. Okay, and then we'll do chain lightning there. Let's do the massive firestorm. Like, I don't know why he's like, I guess it's like, it's still not, maybe I do like 30% or something. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of enemies. Ugh. And then let's go with 8. It's funny that's like the blood and guts just go everywhere. It's kind of gross, but it's also cool. Alright, let's see. Let's go with that one. Perfect. Alright, let's use rush. Alright, we'll go with 6. Alright. Let's see here. So he's just about dead. Alright. Perfect. So a lot of dwarves. They were just waiting to jump us. Okay. Well, now that we're ready to head on inside wherever this is, maybe we'll make another save.
That should do it. Watch your step. All set.
Wait. Be careful. It's like, damn, man, be careful. All right. All right, let's take a look what's in here. Hunter's boots. Nothing of valuable. Nothing of value. Okay, so looks like we're just about.
I don't like the looks of this.
Yeah, we're just about finished with this area. All right, let's see. Just trash. Well, okay, guys. I'm gonna end it here. So on the next episode, we are gonna continue on in the what is this place even called? I don't think we have like a name for it. Well, regardless, so it's like called like Vimmark Chasm. So we are going to head on into the Carta hideout, see what awaits us. But until then, guys, I shall catch you on the next one. Take care.